Alright, so today we're going to be programming the Sumo Robot. The Sumo Robot is designed to stay within a circle and try to push stuff outside of it. So we'll just kind of go through just like always. So we first need to check the sensors. So the ones we'll be using are the bottom two IR sensors on the left and the right to look for the line. So then if the left one sees the line, we need to back up and turn right, so that way we don't drive over it. If the right sees the line, we do the same, but we turn left. And if neither one is seeing the line around the edge, then we can just keep going forward. So we're going to go through and program all this. Just like normal, we start out by including the Smart Inventor library, so that way we have all the background stuff. And then the setup, we need to do the normal DC motors. Then we also need to toss in having it to know which sensor is going to be reading. So 11 and 18 are the left and right sensors. So this tells it that we're going to be using them and gets everything set up for it. So then down here, we can do the sensor, check the sensors part. This time we're going to be using digital instead of analog. This will just tell us whether it's low or high, so we'll know if it's seeing the line or if it's seeing the table. That'll just make things simpler from where we're going down into our if statements. For the if statements, we'll start with the left. So this time, rather than looking to see if the sensor is less than a certain value, we're going to check to see if it's equal to low, which will be when it sees the black line around the edge. If you're doing it on a black surface with the white edge, you'll check to see if it's high. But when you're checking in if statements to see if it's equal, we use two equal signs, so make sure that you do that. Then we have the code down here to where it backs up for a third of a second. Using delay, it counts in milliseconds, which is 1,000 milliseconds are in a second. So 333 is a third of a second. Then we get right here, we turn right for a quarter of a second. We can go on to the next part. We'll do the same thing for if the right sensor sees, except we turn the opposite direction. And again, just like we did last time, we'll do the else. So that way we don't have our robot wiggling back and forth. It just does one thing at a time. Except everything's the same. We just have it turn left instead of right. We can then go in and put in the moving forward part. So this will, again, just like last time, we have an else at the end for if neither sensor sees up here, we then move forward. So this should have your robot keep within the circle and not drive out. And you can also use this on like a white table, and it can like see the edge and stay on it. Along with that, just like last time, you might need to adjust the speeds. So that way your robot actually drives straight, or in your turns, backs up, all that. Everything goes the proper amount. And also you can change the time. So we can have it, if you want to back up farther or maybe turn more, you can just tweak that to have it be exactly how you want it to be. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys learned something.